Hey teetoters and tea coasters with the mosters. How you guys doing? This is Totally Sassy Tea from the 803. Before we get started, remember everything on this channel is in my opinion. It is for learning, it is for teaching, it is for entertainment purposes only. And it's my take on what I see, behaviors of others on this show, Loving Mary Huntsville, okay? Because baby, it's some personalities over here, and it's some messed up personalities. It's some check certified personalities, okay? But anyway, and anywho, remember, today is a beautiful day. It is Mother's Day, and we want to cherish our beautiful mothers like I am. I'm all getting ready to drive 2.5 hours home to drop off her gifts, take her some food, because I'll be coming back up this way again next week. So I wanted her to get her accolades today and not on her day and not, a couple of days later, okay? I do that for my mom. She's all I got left, okay? Besides my children. My brothers are gone. My pops is gone. So, she's it. So anyway, we're going to review Love and Marriage Huntsville. I don't even know what episode. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, okay? And I must say, the episode, if we did not know the previous history and the other, the mess that went on before all this new acting occurs, it would probably have been okay. The editing was atrocious. It was horrible editing, okay? I mean, if you see editing and you know where it should be and where it shouldn't be, especially if you're into photography and videography and stuff like that, man, it was horrible. I was like, oh my God, this is embarrassing. This is something I could do better, okay? But anyway, it starts off with Melody going to Tiffany's home because Melody said that Tiffany and Kiki had a very heated argument and she is very much pregnant, and she wanted to make sure that Tiffany is okay, and that, she wanted to bring something to her to, let her know that she was still here for her. And she always, and she means Mel, she always comes with gifts, okay? It's just the consideration, the thoughtfulness of Melody, okay? She came with gifts, bearing gifts as always, and Tiffany opens the door. She is very pregnant. Little Ace is sitting in her lap and she's huffing and puffing, and they get to talking. Now Tiffany, she explains herself and why she went in on Kiki. But Tiffany, you got to understand, that is not your family, honey. It's not your family, okay? It's just, they are just your co-workers. And to me, it's okay to express that. And she did explain to Melody, I had a conversation with Tisha. I had that conversation with her. And let her know why I felt the way I felt. So Melody, was, listening and giving her an ear. She said it just didn't go the way it was supposed to be, peaceful and relaxing and, getting massages, and it didn't come out that way. So they then begin to talk about, the birthday party. She said that, she had the girls a birthday party. It was going good. Martel showed up and showed his donkey behind, okay? Yes, he did. He showed his a-hole, okay? Because he is a arsehole, all right? So anyway, they get to talking, and she said, I know you didn't. I know, what? He showed his butt, and she said, yeah. And she said, after all that, he said he was going to come get Mariah after, the birthday party. So I called him, And she said, guess what? I'm just going to let you hear it. And she let her hear Mariah calling her dad. And he's saying, no, I'm not going to come get you today. I will be picking you up Monday, you know. And Tiffany is like, wow, you know, like that. She was like, he's always saying it's you, it's you, it's you. And Melody had to let her know he showed his A for almost 20 to 30 minutes, cussing and bucking up and all that, you know. She was like, whoo, showing out. He was showing his tail, okay? Just showing completely out for no reason. Child, make it make sense to me. Anyway, that was pretty much for that scene. Y'all know I don't go in order, so I always go to the next least scene, was with Maurice and Martell. You know, he's visiting Maurice at credit 1, credit none. Okay. But anyway, that's the story they want to go with. Let it go, honey. We know what's up. But anyway, they're doing remodeling, and Martel showing up in that doo-doo brown suit again, like he come from my office, like he got a job. Ain't got a job the first, ain't got nothing, okay? Just showing up in hot suits in the Alabamas. All right, Martel, you do you, honey. Keep up with the facade, okay? The fakery, the fakerization, the fakerization, the faker nation, okay? That's who you are, the king of faker nation. But anyway, he shows up in his doo-doo brown suit, and he's showing him all the different, you know, projects Maurice is, what's going on. And they go upstairs, and it's this ugly yellow, and you know, Martel was like, I bet you gonna let Kimmy clean that, do that, right? And he was like, no, I can do it, you know. Oh, dough face need to sit down. Dodo boy, okay, little dough boy, sit down somewhere, okay? You don't do nothing, you lazy, okay? You getting chunky, need to hit the gym, okay? Just, Maurice irks my nerves. Anyway, they were talking about the birthday party. And, of course, when they were talking, Martel did not mention the simple fact that he went to the birthday party and showed his A. Okay, he did not mention that. But Maurice was like, what? She said, yeah, he was like, she was wouldn't let me see my own daughter, invite me to the birthday party, and threaten to call the police. But you didn't say that. And Maurice even said, well, what happened? Did y'all have an argument? Was y'all fussing or arguing before? Nah. The lies this man tells. Okay, this man gonna bust hell wide open with the lies he tell. That don't make no sense, Martel Holt. You ought to be ashamed of yourself lying like that. You are a habitual liar, and you can't even tell the truth. Y'all, I can't with this Negro. But anyway, he goes on and, you know, explains that, and Maurice was like, you know, telling him they're having trouble with Monster, and, you know, and that Kimmy is, you know, only wants to do, you know, limited, discipline when it comes to Monster, okay? So that was pretty much it with that scene, other, you know, just lying his A out, like always. Martel always lies. So anyway, it goes to Kimmy. It goes to, Maurice talking about, you know, Monster in the kitchen. And you know, Kimmy was like, I take his phone, I take everything from him. That's the type of punishment I give. But I feel like I'm limited because I am a bonus parent, and I can't do but so much. The hell. Monster is about to be 15, 16 years old. Monster will get handled like an adult, okay? I'm sorry, you're not gonna live up under my roof while I pay majority of your bills, and your lazy ass daddy ain't gonna do nothing, okay? Your daddy lazy and I'm doing all the work, and also with the, the chemo and the radiation and surgery. I'm still cooking. I'm still cleaning. This doughboy is not doing anything, and you got the nerve to think you're going to come up in my house and not do what I tell you to do. You can go back home to your mama and your stepdad, okay? Because you ain't going to be coming up in this house talking no ish, doing nothing. You're going to do what's right in this house, and you can get the hell on. And your daddy, too. That's what I would have told him. And I'm sorry. Ain't no child going to disrespect me. That's not why I pay bills, okay? Ain't no limitation to discipline. I ain't going to beat nobody's child. But if you can't follow the rules, you can get gone. Okay, you can go home. I don't have to put up with that. I ain't signed up for no child to disappoint, to come at me any kind of way sideways. No ma'am, no ham, no way. Especially when I'm fighting for my life, and you think you're gonna come up in my house and disrespect me at the worst time of my life? Maurice, you and Kyle can move back in together. Because I would tell him, had to know my health is more important than that little monster. And y'all need to call him by his real name. Because that's what he's acting like, a monster. Okay? He's not a monster. He's going by that because y'all calling this boy a monster. Call this boy by his name. I'm serious. This is ridiculous. I would never call no teenage boy a monster. The teachers don't do it. Why should you? That's embarrassing. No, he's not a monster. But he will, if he's acting a monster, I'm going to make him ghost. Okay? Get gone back to your mom. All right? But anyway, he calls Kyle. For what? What Kyle going to do? Maurice, you a sorry excuse for a daddy. You can't put your foot down on your own son? What in the heck is going on? Maurice, you ought to be ashamed. You can tell you weren't raised by your daddy. Even though y'all trying to push this narrative like you and your pops was in y'all life all y'all life. But then when Tisha and Marcel had that talk about the other side of the tracks, he gonna tell y'all y'all were homeless and y'all had this and y'all didn't have that and y'all were hungry and y'all was sleeping from pillar to post. Which is it? You hungry or homeless? Or you had food and y'all didn't know you were poor? Which is it? Because the lies ain't adding up. These 2 + 2 + 4 lies ain't equaling 6, okay? But anyway, that was pretty much all to that scene, and let me go back to Tiffany and Melody. Melody told Tiffany she's having a tea party and she would love for them to come. And then Tiffany said you can bring a +1. And Tiffany said +1 means backup. And Melody's face was like, she know it's true. Melody know it's true with these group of women. She know it's true. When you bring backup, when you got backup, that means you're going to have to bring a +1. And Tiffany need a +1 right about now because, little Ace was whooping on her behind. Okay? But anyway, let's move on. So, they go, and it's the day of the, tea party. Okay? Everybody is getting ready. Mel looks so cute in her blue and her little hat, and they're setting up, and she's talking about the etiquette. Hopefully that there'll be ways other than how they communicate now to learn how to communicate with other words instead of such hostility that certain people like Stormy, Stormy has, okay? And now she's getting ready for that. So we're going to slip over to Stormy. They're talking about, of course, the production and they're still trying to get out these orders, and the stores, the retails are wanting 20 and 30,000 orders, and they trying to get them out. Now I don't know what the hell Stormy thinks she's going to do with them 5 people. I really don't know what she's thinking in that retail and getting out retail. Girl, I all these orders and you want these people, you doing slavery. You doing slavery. Girl, I wouldn't work for you if you paid me $2,000 a week. I'm not telling you, no. And you call your, are you making all these products? I have so many questions. Okay, are you making these products? Okay, first, are you making them from scratch? Are you actually making that many products where you can send that much product out? Or is there somebody making your product and sending it to your warehouse and you shipping it out? I have so many questions. I'm just lost. I don't understand. And also, you know, you need temporary help for the next 6 months to get these products out, and you need to pay them. You need runners to go back and forth to the, you know, the post office. You need help. And this girl, I just can't with Stormy. Stormy, girl, you do not have business etiquette at all. What is wrong with you? You say you rebranding Canvas 2.0. Seem like the same Canvas to me. Okay? I see why you owe $1.7 million, because you don't know how to brand. While you was out there jigging and hooging and hooging and jigging with the money in your hand trying to give away money, you should have been paying your damn bills. That's what you should have been doing. But I ain't gonna digress. I keep going. Okay? I'm gonna keep accessing your aid, because you be doing too much stupidness, dumbness. It don't make sense. You making yourself look ignorant on TV. You should have went to college for business so you know how to do this thing. Because baby, you ain't doing right. Or do a quick business class online. It's all kind of stuff you can learn how to do business. Like me, I gotta learn from scratch. But doggone, when I get my product up, I ain't gonna be dumb and ignorant. Because ignorant is bliss, honey. It will make you look stupid, and you will put yourself under in this business world before you even get started. Oh my word. Please, the Lord help her. But anyway, and then it goes on to the tea party, okay? If I miss anything, that to me, that means it wasn't important to me, okay? So it goes on, and the tea party, everybody's showing up, they're looking cute. Now I must say, Tisha looked absolutely adorable. She did. Less on Tisha is more in her beauty. She does not need all this blonde hair. I thought Tisha looked absolutely beautiful with that dark wig. When she was telling Kimmy, Marcel kicked her out. That black and white, she looked absolutely adorable. And now, y'all know I'm not a Tisha fan. I don't like how Tisha moves. But Tisha is a beautiful girl. Okay, let's just put it that way. She's got the beautiful skin. She just don't have the confidence. If her confidence matched her beauty, baby, Tisha will be a wrecking ball. You hear me? Okay. I'm just here to tell you. Kimmy looked good. Here come Nell in her white, honey, looking like the deaconess. Yes, on the front row. The preacher's wife. Yes, child. You do it, Nell. Okay, you were looking good, girl. I'm glad you had that wig pulled back. But you were looking good, child. Yes, ma'am. You was hitting them notes. Yes. You were hitting the A note. Ah, baby, get it, Nell. All right, all white to the back. Okay. All right, it's Mother's Day. Woo! Go ahead, Nell. And here comes Stormy and Woodface Mama. Child, Woody Woodpecker and Snublicious. Ugh. And they're purple. Now, Stormy did look cute in her hat. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. Her mama looked like one of them old preacher wives judging everybody that come through the door with a Pinocchio face and that, just that ugliest, smirk. Whatever. But anyway, they sitting down, they're getting prepared, and the etiquette teacher she comes out, she's explaining what is going on. She is, teaching everyone how to hold their teacups. When they're standing, you always have your saucer, allegedly. What was funny was she said, and when you're sitting, your saucer sits on the table, and Tisha had the saucer up in her hand, and she was like, ooh, ooh. But I learned that because I was such a tomboy, y'all. My mom put me in etiquette class, so, and the stirring, and people pick at me now because I stir my coffee and tea back and forth like that, and then I pick up my cup with my hand, and you got your first little 3, and you tip it. I can't help it. It was embedded in me. Now, honey, you put me in a high society place, I know the etiquette. You don't cross your legs at the knees. You cross them at the ankles. You sit up, your head, you look straight ahead. You turn, you smile. You turn, you smile. And, you use the proper utensils. You use your salad fork. You use all that different stuff. So I get it. Women need to learn that. It's so much fun. I mean, because you never know when you might go to this bougie, dinners like Kim and them, because you can tell they ain't had no etiquette class. But anyway, it was too cute. And Mel, she was greeting everyone, because when you have a tea party, the host greets. The host pours the tea. I'm the host of my show. I give out the teacups and coasters, and you guys get served by me, and y'all sip it up and tell me how y'all like it. Okay. But anyway, you guys, they are talking. It was brought up, the internet thing was brought up with Stormy and her mama child, and oh God, Nell. It was, just talking back and forth. And Nell said, I feel like there's bad energy here. I think people need to really talk about what is bothering them. Now, if that wasn't scripted, I don't know what was. Okay? And the editing went from one thing, didn't transition into Nell, but went from one thing to other, and it was terrible. Okay, production, I'm gonna need y'all to get yourself together, because, it did not flow. When you do reality TV, no matter how messy it is, it should flow. It should flow into the next mess, the next conversation, okay? Is there anything? And so, of course, Pinocchio, she comes out, Kruger face, comes out and says, yes, I have an issue with Melody. And, Melody said, Miss Betty, I heard that you had an issue with something I did. If I offended you, and she said, let me stop you right there. Now, you shut up. Now, the way editing did it, editing made it look like Betty was telling Mel to shut up. But in all actuality, she was telling Nell to shut up. It don't matter. You don't tell no other grown woman to shut up. Those are fighting words. You don't talk to me that way. I ain't your daughter, okay? You would have got them paws. Okay, I'm sorry, Mel, but your tea party would have been a coffee party, because I would have brought the heat. You hear me? Because Pugface and Pinocchio would not have got away with that. Not in my place. I would have had them escorted out. Because until you learn how to do etiquette, you're not coming up in my place that I spent money for and flew somebody out to teach your raggedy, ratchet, hood ass how to talk and how to stir tea. Okay? Point blank, period. I'm sorry, y'all. It would have been a ponderosa, okay? A ponderosa. Yes, a ponderosa. But anyway, she said, I don't like the way you move. When you said that somebody recording in your house, you could have came out and you could have stopped that. But no, you let people run with that and made Stormy look like she was the one recording in your house and sending it to Destiny. Well, why you get so mad? Was she the one recording? I'm just saying, sis. Was she? Because y'all sure did get offended by that. Because, I would have never said nothing. Because I'll be like, oh, it wasn't me. I don't know who she talking about, but it wasn't me. It must have been somebody else after me. Because, baby, your daughter is grown. She could have had a conversation with Melody and said, Mel, did you honestly think I was calling, doing that? Who knows? Hell, this girl is desperate. She wants to be famous so bad. This girl will do anything. Okay? And you dumb behind her sit there and you will let her do anything. Okay? So anyway, Mel was like, well, I'm sorry if you felt that way. Because in my opinion, I felt like Mel, once that happened, Mel did come out and make a statement. She said she was talking about Martel. She wasn't talking about Stormy. And I don't know where this woman seen this at or didn't see it. She says she's a teacher, but I don't think she can read or comprehend too well at anything. Okay? But anyway, then that resolves, okay? But the shut up part would have been the end of the whole tea party. Woo! And then here come Kiki. She said, I got an issue. I got a grievance I need to talk about. And it's with Tiffany. And Tiffany was like looking at her like, here we go. I'm ready, sis. I'm ready. She said, when you said that you didn't know me, she said, I beg to differ because our kids play baseball together up under, your husband. And we've sat among people and talked and chat. And for you to say you didn't know me, that you knew of me, there's two different things. You know me, not just of me. And Tiffany is like, which Tiffany did make a great point. She said, just because my kids and your kids play in the same circle, just because we have been at, excuse me, guys. Ooh, excuse me. But anyway, just because we sat in the same circles and laughed and talked don't mean I know you. That means I know of you. I have never sat down and had a one-on-one conversation. We have never hung out. We have never had a deep conversation. So I know of you. And that makes sense. That makes sense. A lot of people think because you sit with them and you laugh and you talk with them, you know them. No, you don't. I laugh and talk with coworkers all day, but do I know them? No, I don't know them. I just know of them. Do I know what's going on in their life? No. Unless they make it known to me. Okay? But to know someone is to know them very intimately. And intimately means you have a relationship. You have a ongoing talk, conversation, communication, conversing daily or either once or twice a week and getting to know each other and hanging out. So I get what Tiffany was saying. Kiki goes on to say, did I not help you with your dad? She said, that still don't mean that I know you. She said, you had connections and I utilized those connections that you gave to me. That don't make me think that I know you. And I get it. And I don't know, Kiki came with it though. She came with the drama, the mess. Kiki was doing a little too much to me. She really was. She was doing a little too much for me. I think she did, come after her and she said, to help your daddy. And she said, and somebody said, well, Kiki, did you give her a call after her and Mel went on the, her family expedition to see if they can find it there? She said, no, that was her daddy. She should have called me. I got a daddy. Now, Kiki, that was low down. That was low down. Some people didn't think it was low down. I think it was low down. Okay? That was low down. Because I'm going to tell you something. Them fighting words right now. Kiki would have got her edges snatched. You hear me? Kiki, they making you look erratic, girl. They catch on to the game. Catch on. Girl. And I find it surprising that Tisha didn't say not one word. She just like laughed. And then we're going to go to Stormy one last time, and I'm going to end it. Stormy says, is it wrong for me to always curse? And she said, well, the etiquette teacher said, well, most people that curse that can't finish a sentence have a very limited vocabulary. And she said, I don't think so. She said, I just like to curse. She said, I can go and shop and say, I like that MFing shirt right there. I like that mug. That means you just a foul-mouthed, ghetto, ratchet, gutter snipe girl. That's all that means, okay? Now I'm ending on that point. If you like to cuss like that, your mouth ain't nothing but dirt mouth, okay? You got trash mouth, gutter mouth, okay? You got swamp mouth, okay? You got trash can juice mouth. You just no good for no reason, all right? Damn. That don't make no sense to cuss like that. I like that MFing shirt. That ain't cute. That's not cute. Oh, and you supposed to be a businesswoman? Girl, y'all, Stormy need to go. Her and her yuck mouth mama. I'm telling you. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this review, honey, because, you know, it was pretty good. You know, it wasn't bad. The editing was bad, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't boring. It was interesting. The editing made things look awful. I mean, it could have made the show a lot better, but the editing was not good. Okay, but anyway, like, share, and comment below. Let me know what you think, okay? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Yeah, let me know what you think, okay? And I'll talk to you guys later. Again, happy Mother's Day. Bye.